switchgrass from the hayfield. There's a woodpecker pecking on my carport. Oh, I saw it this morning. It's digging out those carpenter bees on my rafters on my carport. Since I didn't spray them with what's the name of that stuff? Permethrin. I guess they can dig them out. Of course, when they dig them out, they destroy the wood, but the bees destroyed the wood first. So I guess it's at least they're getting some of them. What are you shaking your head for? Oh, you're doing that thing. He does that once in a while. Well, I know it works. Oh, yeah, I got to spray you guys for flies too. At least you, anyway. Highlanders, I don't see any flies on them. And only a few on the Red Bull on this head. But you got lots of flies. Yeah, I'll have to spray you one of these days. Shouldn't be too hard. I should do it today. But I got something else I want to do today first. I'll get you later. Yeah, I can hear the woodpecker in the carport. Yeah. I heard that this morning. I said, what is that? I had to look out the window to see the woodpecker on the rafter of the carport in the back here. Yeah, but he dug a bunch of them out in the barn too. I seen the holes. Okay, gotta go. T-post here too. There goes that woodpecker. They're in there somewhere too. Woodpeckers are pecking at the carpenter bees. They were under here this morning. Yeah, they're in there. Somebody's getting something out of them carpenter bees. I don't, except damaged wood. But I got some yellow insulators. I pick up them T-posts over there. They were left over from this, putting these panels around the trees. But I got some insulators on the ground. I forgot all about them. When I was spraying the fence the other day, I saw them, so I'm going to pick them up now, because I might need them today. Well, they're still green, the lemongrass. I still got to get some the old manure on here yet. I don't know if I should dump it here. I think I'll dump some over there. And yeah, I'll dump some over there. I don't think I want it back here. I could, but I don't think I want to. I'll just carry it from over there. Be easier. Looks like some morning glories are growing back. Those lemongrass are green too. Yeah, all the asparagus are falling over. I need to trim the ones that are still standing. Anyway, I got work to do today. It's overcast, it ain't too hot. Sticky though. But it's going to warm up today, I think. Yeah, it's a little muggy, humid. At least the sun's being hidden by the clouds for now. I sprayed these thistles earlier. When I sprayed those Jimson weeds, I think some of them are wilting. But I got the insulators over here. T-posts are up there. You can see where the grass is yellowing over there, and those weeds. That's where I sprayed around that under the fences. It's only, I think it was about 3 days ago I sprayed, so it's already turning yellow. And I sprayed them ironweeds too. Yeah. Well, it's hard to see. The insulators are in here, mostly in there. I'm gonna pick them up. Take them with me. What are you doing, Buster? There you go. There you go, white ball. Laying down. Yeah, I'm gonna spray him one of these days for flies. These other ones aren't too bad. I left these laying on the ground. There's one there, a couple there. Yeah. Good things are yellow, otherwise I'd be hard to see them. But I'll pick them up now. I got a bag. Yeah, those lemongrass are still growing. That's good. I think the one down on this end isn't though. Yeah, asparagus. I should have been trimming them off. I do that pretty soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the ones that already fell over. I just cut them off, I guess. Yeah, cut them off. They're never going to stand up again. At least they still got some to feed the plant, the roots. And this lemongrass is still green too. This box is looking pretty good. This one in the corner I don't think is going to make it. And these 3 on this end aren't going to make it. But the ones that are still green, I think they got a chance. I was going to get some more soil from the barn, compost manure out here. One of these days. And you still need to plant something in here, but I don't know what. Yeah, I'm gonna trim these off one of these days. One of these days. I can feel myself sweating. The air's so humid. But it's a little cooler when the breeze blows. Yeah. There's a couple kittens in there playing, and there's one. Mama cat went under the truck. Okay, let's get what I need to go out to the hayfield to spray some weeds. Looks like the mole's been busy through here. Looking for, I guess it's looking for bugs. Yeah, the only one who has flies bad is the white bull. Maybe because he's white. The little red bull here, I don't see too many on him right now. Sometimes I see some on his face though, but not right now. Okay, let's go see if I can get something done. Oh, don't tell me. I can't get up this hill. I kept spinning. Good thing I got 4-wheel drive. Still spinning. I'll just leave it in four-wheel drive till I get up to the driveway. I'm gonna close this gate behind me. Yeah, I'm glad it's not too sunny today. It's really hot enough without the sun. Switch it back to two-wheel drive. Truck don't turn very good when it's in four-wheel. But I guess that's normal. Yeah. The gate's open, but I guess they're content. They'll go down to the bottom and eat grass later today. Right now they're just relaxing. I relaxed yesterday, but I gotta get moving today. Get things to do. I was looking at the forecast today, or for this week. Today's Sunday. Last week, the forecast for this week was mostly clear. Today I saw it, and there's a few days where there's a higher chance for rain, over 50%. So I don't know when the hay's ever going to get cut. Just can't get a window of dry weather. But we'll see. I'll just wait and see. Don't forget to close the gate. I'm filling up my water, my backpack sprayer. Probably won't need that much, but I'm going to fill it up anyway. I'll be using it somewhere else eventually. During the summer. Okay, I better turn the water off now. The first thing I'm going to do is hayfield and spray around the equipment and around the entrance and around the utility poles. Or poles. Okay, because the weeds are growing again. Just to keep them under control. Then I'll come back. I'll probably unload that stuff, unless I want to. I might just leave it on the truck. Yeah, on the way back. I might spray something at the pasture if I find something. Anyway, I got 2 T-posts here, post driver, insulators, and fence. All I got to do is find some more T-posts. I think I got some more T-posts on that dam over there. Yeah. I was going to leave them, but I guess I can use them now. I got to put a fence up in the hay bale storage area on the east side of the bales, so I can open the gate and let them eat the weeds in there. Okay, I guess I can head out now. I got a feeling the sun's going to be coming out later. I can feel the heat, and it's still behind the cloud. But I can feel it. Oh boy. Let's go do something today. Oh, I gotta use the air conditioning on the truck, in the truck. It's sticky out there. It's even overcast and it's still hot. And it's supposed to warm up even more. Right now it's not that hot, but I think it's only in the 70s. But the humidity, that's what I forget about summer. The heat is one thing, but the humidity is what gets you. The humidity just makes the heat heavier, hotter, however you want to call it. Anyway, gotta go. I'm going to show you what happens to these roads. There must be a wet spot right here, because during the winter time, the moisture under the road, when the people drive on each where their tire tracks are on the sides, it pushes that soft dirt up, the one that's wet. It pushes it up, and then freezing and thawing breaks up the ridge. There's a ridge that comes in the middle. It pushes it up, a little bump. And over time, as people drive on it and it dries out, it busts up like that. And whenever you see a ridge like that, that's what it's caused. Moisture, extra moisture in the ground. It's soft on the sides, and it pushes the middle up, and then breaks up the tar. More wet areas. See, the center is starting to crack, and it's ridged up a little bit. Yeah, it's ridged up. Not broke up yet, but it's getting there. It's up here. You can see the ridge too on the top of this hill. See how it's raised up? It's starting to crack. Right here. See, it's starting to break up. There's a wet spot here too, in the middle. You need to see that on the left side. You can see a little hump where the tire tracks are sunk down, and then the middle is raised up, and the side is raised up too. Yeah. Eventually that'll bust up too, just like the one down lower. That's not my problem. I'm going to start in the corner on the other end. Over on the left, way up there. I'll start there and work my way down to here. Yeah, I'll spray around this post just to keep them. They don't have to cut so close to the post then. And I'll spray around here. The weeds are growing back. I sprayed it once already this spring. And spray around here too. And I'll spray there. Yeah, I'll spray around this equipment. And then I'll work my way down to the other end. Let me park it right here. Let's get off into the road, into the ditch while I'm at it. The ditch ain't deep here. I remember all the years I was growing up. Oh, there's a ditch there. All the years I was growing up, Dad farmed this ground here. He never had no entrance. He never had a culvert anywhere. I put that one in down there, and then my brother had this one put up here, or the road people put the one in behind me into the other field. But Dad never believed in culverts. He just drove into the ditch on an angle to get in and out of his fields. I thought it was funny. Anyway, that's my dad. But I don't like driving in sideways. You know, I just did it here. I got the spray. I got the weed killer mixed in already. I'm just going to spray this area here. I sprayed it once before this year. I thought I sprayed it twice, but it doesn't look like it killed the weeds. Maybe I was just dreaming. Anyway, I'm going to spray it now for sure. See a fescue. And a few switchgrass, a dark green. And this is what I just got done spraying. keep the weeds down. Now last fall I like September or end of October, all these, since I didn't have a second cutting last year, there wasn't hardly anything growing here because of it didn't start raining again until October. From July to October, hardly got any rain. So I didn't have a second cutting, but these things grew. These things got as big as they are now, and they went to seed. And I just cut the tops off, collected all the seed. I still got them in 4 bags. I just cut the tops off and stuffed them in a bag, an old feed bag. And I never did separate the grain from the stems yet, the seed. There's another bunch out there, and there's another one farther out. You can see the greenish part right there, right about there. Yeah, collected the seed. So what I'm going to do after we bale this off, I might take the disc and disc up a strip down the middle, a short strip, and then I'm going to sow this seed I collected in a strip to see if it'll grow. Yeah. In some place where I can see it good, like from the driveway, from the entrance, as far down as I think I got enough seed to spread. It won't be that much seed, but it'll be enough to give me an idea if it'll grow. And I'll just disc it up enough to, the fescue will still come back after I disc it, but I just want to see if I can get some more of this to grow. Okay, let's go back to where I was doing. There's some switchgrass there, I think. Some young stuff. Anyway, that's what I sprayed today around the equipment. Now on to the entrance. I'm headed down there to that entrance, and then the last one will be down on that end. Oh, seeing these onions going to seed here? They're even sprouting already. They're even sprouted. Each one of those will be an onion. Yeah, I remember these as I was growing up. Dad would harvest wheat. Dad never sprayed his wheat for onions because he used it, most of his wheat, for grinding for hog feed. Yeah, that's what I remember. So the wheat always tasted like onions. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a young switchgrass. See, it's came from somewhere. Probably came from those seeds, or the one I just harvested yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. I cut this by hand because it's not going to get cut by the equipment, or when they cut the hay. So I cut it down and took it home. All right, let's keep going. Let's get out of this ditch. The next place I'm going to spray is right here around this utility pole and around the culvert. Let's park up ahead. I guess I'll park in the ditch again. I don't think I'll get stuck. I just don't want to obstruct the road. Good enough. Here, I might as well get a drink. Okay, let's do some more spraying. That's what I'm going to spray. All this area here. So the road, the road crew don't have to worry about getting too close to my culvert to cut the grass, and on both sides, and then also around the utility pole, so the people cutting my hay don't have to get close to those utility poles. There's a switchgrass, and this one here, yeah, this is the one. I cut all the other ones off. I collected the seed. There's some out there, you can't see them though. I didn't collect any seeds from these down there. They were too small of a bunch, but I can see them growing back there. And this one here I left just to see if when the seed falls or the birds eat it, they'll spread it around this area. This was never cut last year, yeah, because I didn't get a second cutting. Oh, there's the orchard grass. Yeah, you can see the old grasses from last year. See, that's the old ones with the seed. There's no more seed on it. The birds ate them, or they just fell off. Yeah, but I got a bunch of these at the house in bags. I gotta get the seed. I need something to strain it with, like a screen that's big enough. The holes are big enough for the seed, but keep all the leaves and stuff from going through. Yeah, you can see all the old stalks. They didn't go anywhere. They stayed there all winter. And then new stuff grew up around it. Huh. You must use a good weed killer on this corn. This corn's a pretty tight spacing. I remember Dad hit his 4-part. Of course, it was an old 2-row or 4-row planter. I think it was 4. But this neighbor here, he's got good looking corn this year. Okay, I gotta start spraying. Get this job done. Wind's from the south or from my back behind me. So I'm gonna stay on this side when I spray. That way all the spray goes away from me. Yeah, you can see the wind blowing the grass. It's all blowing that way. There's the switchgrass. Grows pretty good if I can get it to grow. It's just getting it to germinate. There's that big patch of, it looks from here, there was white blossoms down there. You probably can't see them in the video. It looks like a big patch of elderberries. I'm gonna have to check them out later this summer. Okay, I'm gonna start down there and start spraying everything. Okay, let's go. There's the switchgrass, and I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like all this is switchgrass too. It just looks like it's just getting started. Here, there's some here. It's just the color I'm going by here. This looks like switchgrass. I could be wrong. And then here too, it looks like switchgrass. It's a different kind of grass. It's not fescue, put it that way. Maybe the wind blew it from that other patch. Anyway, I'm going to start spraying from over there. Keep the wind behind me. I'm done spraying this, but I want to show you something. It's always been bothering me ever since I was a kid. You can see it. That's a aluminum beer can, or it could be soda. I don't know. People always throw them in the ditch. I don't know why they just can't keep them in their car until they get home. They got to throw them out the window. Another one. This one's a Bush Light. One's some kind of a tea. Here's what's left of one, and there one up there. They got chewed up by the mower when they came by. Another one. There's a couple more. And a broken windshield wiper too. I wonder how those people who throw these things, these cans, and even bottles, I've seen bottles out. When I was a kid, they were always bottles because I don't know when they invented aluminum cans, but I guess bottles are worse. Anyway, I wonder what the people who throw these out of their window would think if somebody threw them, all the cans out in their lawn or in their ditch in front of their house. I don't think they'd like it very much. One more stop up there by that driveway. That's not my driveway, but I'm gonna park my truck there. And I'll walk back to that utility pole, spray that, and I'll spray that one on this side of that entrance there to the other field, to the neighbor's field. One more stop. Let's get out on the road. I think somebody's coming. No, it's not. I just saw daylight behind me. Oh, that wind feels good. What am I doing? I got the air conditioner on. Oh well. Oh, it's only a little ways. I'll come back for that one around that utility pole, but I'll just park in this driveway here. That's good enough. I'll spray this one last. I'm going to walk up there and spray around that post. I like to keep it clean so they don't have to try to get too close to the post when they're cutting. That's my hayfield. I'd say it's 99% this fescue. There's other stuff in there. Used to be alfalfa, but it's mostly disappeared. This is the neighbor's wheat. Won't be long. I think they're going to start harvesting it. That's what I'm thinking. It's June. Yeah, you can see those patch of white flowers over there, low down. I'm pretty sure those are elderberries, and I'm going to see if I can get them this summer sometime, or in the late summer when they start to ripen. Okay, let's go. Spray some more weeds before they're dead. I want to check something. Oh, let's see if there's any wheat in here. Yeah, there's some wheat. When we were kids, I used to eat these. When Dad was combining, and I was on the wagon shoveling wheat to level out the wagon, I would eat these things, and that's where they tasted like onions. But these farmers nowadays, they spray their wheat. Okay, I'm gonna eat that. I forgot. Wheat's hard. I gotta wait till it softens up. I can't chew it. Too hard. Same thing over here. I'm gonna go on that side and spray from that side because the wind's blowing this way. I like to keep the spray blowing away from me. Another can in the ditch. You can still see the wet spray on the weeds. I got one more place to spray. I spray farther up here because they can't make this turn anyway, and the weeds just get bigger here. So I fix it. I spray enough where when they make the turn, the weeds will be dead because they'd always miss that area, that corner. Got the same problem on, I can see the white post down there. There should be another one on that corner, but I can't see it. But I couldn't drive down there to spray that, so hopefully when they make that turn, they miss it anyway. Same thing on that one. I hope. Yeah, I'm all done spraying. Flies are biting my angles. On to the big pasture. Okay, got the aircon on. Windows closed. Ready to go. Let's go to the big pasture and put some fence up. First I gotta find some T-posts along that pond dam. Or on the bottom of the pond dam. Yeah, I don't know if those look like elderberries. I don't know if he knows they're there. I'm sure he does. When they get ripe, I'm gonna ask him if I can harvest those. If he's not using them, pretty sure they're elderberries. But we'll see. I'll wait until they're ripe and then I'll decide. Maybe they harvest themselves. Maybe they keep it for themselves. Look at there's cattle. Okay, gotta go. There's a few along here. A few years ago I harvested some here, but then the road crew, the township, they mowed them down, but it looks like they came back. Now I can harvest some of these. There's a big ditch there though, but I can still get them. Yeah, if they're still there they might mow them. Who knows? They might mow them. There's some more along here too. Yeah, I got a whole bunch that one year, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. There's some more over there. Yeah. There's some more. There's some more over here. Some more here. And some more on the end here. And there's some at the bridge too. I never harvested there before. And there's some here. I gotta be careful where I harvest. As long as they're along the ditch, I think they're fair game. Hey! That's right by my house. Way over there. Somewhere over there. There's a patch of white flowers. I think those look like they're right behind my house somewhere. Yeah, there's a big poplar tree. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cross. I have to cross a creek to get there though. But I think I can do it. But I don't have to worry about it yet until they start to ripen. Probably around August, maybe July or August anyway. I'll have to keep an eye on them. Yeah. Seems like there's more of them this year. Oh, there's some more over there on the very left. That's right on. That's not on my boundary. That's on their ground. But it's close. I can walk over there from my back path. But here's a bunch. Here's a bunch. I can get these. Kind of hard though. That's a hard place to get to. It's on a steep hill. There's a bunch of brush. But I'll get what I can get. Oh, here's some more. Didn't even see these before. Now I'm looking for them. Yeah, there's a bunch right here on the left. Now here's a big bunch or grove. I have to keep it. Some of them are already making seed. When they turn green, they got seeds, you know. Yeah. And there's a road down there on the way down there on the right near the bridge. What's this over here? I think there's one there too. Right here on the right. Right before that little driveway. Huh. I don't see no cattle. I'm not sure if I can keep the cattle out of this pasture that I've been saving for too much longer, because they're starting to run out of grass over there. And I don't know when it's going to be, when the hay's going to get cut and baled to be able to come up here with the bale. So I may have to, it's ready first week of June, so I may have to let them in there a little earlier. Oh, it's nice inside the air conditioning truck compared to outside. I'm already sweating. It's only 9:30. Oh yes, I forgot about that calf. I gotta find it again. Make sure it's okay. Find the mama and I might find the calf. Yesterday, well, they didn't tear that down. I fixed it up a little bit better. Don't know how good it's going to work, but they've got more coverage on their skin when they go under it. I don't see no cat. That's where I left it yesterday. I'll go see what I can find the cattle and then go from there. Every time I open this gate, I noticed that gate stopped when the gate's open. They've been rubbing on it, it's loose. So next time I pour concrete up here at the corral, anything left over, I'm going to put it around that post. Okay, let's open the gate. Well, I guess I'll go find the cattle first. Check that calf, the new calf. And then I'll go collect some T-posts on the bottom of the pond dam. And then I want to put this fence up over here on that side of the bales. And then I can open that gate up and let them eat them weeds. Yeah, as soon as they cut that hay, I'm going to collect that disc and start disking this stuff up. Okay, where's the cattle? Where are they hiding? I don't see them anywhere. They must be somewhere. Where are they? I'll come back to this. Yeah, there's I see one. I see at least 3 T-posts down there on the right side of these trees, and on the left side of that big tree farther down on the pond dam. Oh, I see 4. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna see if I can collect those. It's not gonna be easy. There's a bunch of multi-flower rose bushes there. Anyway, I'm still looking for cattle. I don't see them anywhere here. I guess I'll go dive down to the bottom. I want to check that calf. Sometimes they're over here. Nope. Huh. Where are they? Where are they? Must be in these trees somewhere. Oh, I didn't see them down anywhere else. Huh. I still haven't seen them. I'm looking in the trees. Still nothing. Huh. That's weird. They're here somewhere. Where are they? Guess I'll go drive back to the top. Must be in the other woods. I don't think they got out anywhere. Gotta hope they didn't get out. I hope they didn't get out. I don't see them anywhere. Oh, they might be up there. Yeah, might be up on top of that hill. I'll drive back. That's weird. I still haven't found them. I'll check the other trees on the other side. First, I'm going to drive along this side. Maybe they're on top of this hill over here. Because I can see better from this side of the window. There's some Jimson weeds. I should have sprayed those. I may have to spray these. Yeah, there's two. Oh, there they are. My goodness. No, that's skunk again. Boy, that's strong. Skunk must have died somewhere. There they are. There's a cow with the calf. Let me go out and see if I can find the calf. I couldn't see him from the bottom. Oh, there's a skunk. What am I talking about? Oh, it's a baby skunk. So we're on the left side. Maybe there was a den of them here somewhere. I'm afraid to get out now. Yeah, the baby skunk's crawling away. Oh, there's a baby. I don't have to get out. There's a baby calf right ahead of me. Yeah, but there's a skunk. The skunk must have had a nest here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna watch the baby. Is she gonna nurse? Yeah. Come on. Wrong end. Come on. Wrong end. I still see the baby skunk crawling away. I don't see the mama anywhere. Now I know why that. She must have had a nest of them. But I only see one baby. I only see the baby. I don't see any adult. I'm gonna turn this truck around and take a look at that skunk from a distance. Oh, these weeds are getting big. In past years, I would have just had them sprayed by now. Oh, there's those cows. But they're all relaxed. I'm more interested in this one. I think they're hiding from the flies. That's what I think. Her udder looks like it's been nursed, I think. Not sure. Anyway, I'm going to look for that skunk. The skunk's over that way by that log somewhere. A cow with her calf, she moved. There's the mama cow. Hi everybody. Don't get up on my account. Yeah, I couldn't see him from down there. And I didn't see him when I went by because I was looking at the other side. Yeah, when I was driving over there, I was looking at that side. I didn't even look over here. They would have been hidden from me anyway because most of them were laying down and those weeds would have blocked me. Right? That's the yearling heifer from the cow that had a calf, just had a calf. That's her baby from last year. And she's got a pink nose too. So now I got 2 heifers from her. Plus the white cow, that's 3 heifers. I got three females from that cow that just had a calf. And the other 2 one was the white bull at the house now. And the other one was the black bull that fell onto the ice this past winter. He was a yearling and he died in the ice, in the pond. See if I can find that skunk. I don't really want to find it, but I mean, I want to see it, but I don't want to surprise it. If I remember right, it was over there somewhere. It was over there, crawling along there. So it must be somewhere along this log. Everybody's relaxed. Their flies ain't too bad. Not too bad. Okay, that calf is from that cow there, the brown cow. That's her calf from this year. And then that calf there is the white cow's calf from last year. And she still has to have a calf yet. And that calf there is mama cow's calf from this year. January 15, February 14. Still got a wheat in my teeth. And that's hope she nursed already. She acts like she don't know where to go. Let's go look for that skunk. I'm running out of battery. How you doing, little one? Oh, where's it? Oh, you're full of flies. Did you nurse? Hope so. There's no reason why you shouldn't, but for the flies. Let's check her udder. You're a good cow. I can't tell. I'm looking for a clean teat. think that one looks clean. I can't tell. That skunk was over here somewhere. When I saw it, it was over in here. And it wasn't moving very fast. I don't smell it. Hope I don't surprise it. Oh, there she goes. I think she's nursing. Good. That's what I was waiting for. I like to verify it. Everybody's content over here, hiding from the flies. Oh, she nurses from the back. Are you getting anything? I smell that skunk again. I think she's got it. That skunk again. I don't see nothing. I don't want to get sprayed. Never been sprayed. Yeah, I think it's nursing. I think it's nursing. That skunk was over here somewhere. Over in this area. Yeah, she's nursing. I think. I hope we get a closer look. She always wants to go in from the back. Okay, now, shit. Is she nursing? I can't see. Come on. Oh, she's got some. She's got it. She's nursing. I don't have to worry about them. I was worried there for a while. As long as I can see them nurse, then I know for sure. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about it. Can't grab it. She can't grab them too good. Oh, there she. She had that back one. At least I know she's got some. There ain't none out there. I'm running low on battery here. But at least she nursed. I find that skunk. And I think I'm going to give up looking for it. I don't really need to see it. But it was a baby. I know that. It was a baby. Baby skunk. Must have lost its mother. Usually the babies don't ring it. Yeah, she's nursing good. That's good. I smell it. I smell the skunk. Hey, if I just wait, maybe I'll see it. Bull's a little excited there. Pecker's sticking out. Don't get it dirty, boy. He's using that old manure. Licking it off on his back for the flies. Hey, bird. Maybe there's a nest there. Yeah, they keep it clean in the woods here. Likes to nurse from the back. As long as she gets something to eat. It's better, yeah, it's better from the front. There you go. No. Wrong end. She's looking for the... You're going under too far. Come on. There you go. I think you got one. Oh, flies. Yeah, she's been nursing on this back one. Come on. Come on. Mama's patient. She just can't seem to find it very easy. Mama says, take your time. She can get the back ones. For some reason, she can't get the front ones. Her teeth aren't that big. But she's nursing. That's the main thing. She's nursing. Give her some milk, Kyle. Let it down. Release your milk. I remember her milking a cow when I was a kid. Yeah, as soon as you start milking a cow and she's relaxed, she'll release more milk. Yeah. Once you get her started. Yeah, that calf's sucking now. Good mama. Well, I better get going and get some work done today. All right. Let's go. Look at that bull. He laid out in those Jimson weeds, trying to get rid of the flies, I guess. These guys are still laying down. Well, skunk, wherever you are, stay out of my way. Yearling heifer, January 15th of this year, April 6th of last year. That's the mama of the one in the back. That's a yearling heifer from April 25 last year from the cow who just had a calf. That's her, and that's her 5th calf. That's her 5th calf. The first one was this one. Second one was the white bull up at the house. Third one was the black bull that fell into the ice and died at the house. And yeah, that's her 4th calf, and that's her 5th calf. And that's the mama cow's 7th calf, a bull calf. Oh no, wait, no. That's a mama cow's 7th calf. That's a bull. That's a heifer, pretty sure. And that's the first calf of that brown cow over there. Well, I gotta get going. I'm running out of battery. I got work to do. Let's go find some T-post. I don't have the right shoes on. Or pants on for that kind of work, but there's a bull in there somewhere. I still smell that skunk. Must have a nest here somewhere. In other words, I better get out of here then. I guess I don't bother the cattle though. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I may have to spray the weeds over there on that side. Well, maybe I can disc it. I don't know. I'll find out. If I can't disc it, then I'll spray it. But first, I gotta work on this. Yeah, there's those posts at the bottom of the hill of the pond dam. I see at least 1, 2, 3. I see 4 right now with the white posts, white tops. There might be more than 4, but I'll try to collect them all since there's barbed wire in there too. So I don't know if I want the barbed wire. I really don't want the barbed wire, but I should take it out. If I take the post out, I should take the wire out. Anyway, let's park in the shade over here on the other side. Yeah, there's still a barbed wire in there, but I wanted to get the T-post out. I don't know if I got all the tools I need. Anyway, hopefully I don't have to dig them out. I don't have a shovel. Anyway, I count 5. There might be 6, but I count 5 that I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus I got a couple of these other posts in there too. I can always use them too. Well, let's start pulling. Oh, I'm getting that one out. That was the first one. I think it's pretty hard. I had to cut all the rose bushes away from it. That wasn't easy at all. Plus, I had to disconnect the barbed wire from it too. It was tied with wire. No insulators. And rose bush or the barbed wire, I don't know which one got me good. Okay. I had to use my post was stuck in there pretty good. The ground's dry, so I had to use my I guess you could call it like a jack. I used the notches on the T-post with my post driver. Only problem is I'm on a slant of a hill there, and it was hard to get that board from sliding. I had to stand on the board and use my foot to brace the bottom of it so it wouldn't slide down the hill. But I'm getting it out. It's easier to pull out now. I've got another one down there. That one's pretty clean. Should be able to get that one out pretty easy. But those 1, 2, 3, those 2 there are full of multi-flower rose. It looks like I may have sprayed them years ago, and most of them are dead, but there's still some alive briars there, branches. So I gotta get it's a work out just to get to the post. And the cows showed up, going to get a drink. They don't soak in this pond like they do down by the bridge. There's probably some fallen trees in there. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's hard to walk in there. Anyway, they got the water here if they need it. Okay. Back to work. I had to take a break. That's so hot. I'm sweating. My shirt's soaking wet right now. And there's barely a breeze. Barely. Hardly any leaves are moving. Well, right there. Got a breeze coming in from that direction. There's no waves on the pond except from the waves from the cattle. Bully enjoys it. Hope that extra material I put on that oiler helps him repel his flies a little bit. I'll have to keep it charged better with the insecticide. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. I got one out. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I said the hard part is just getting to the post. I got to clear all that brush out of there first. Anyway, let me collect that one first. It's almost out of the ground. I got 5 T-posts. Five T-posts and 5 of those smaller rebar posts. That's what I collected today. That'll be enough to put that fence up. I won't even need that many. I'm going to use some of these. I need to straighten out some of the bottom. I'll probably use 3 of those and some of those. Let's see. I don't want to put too many because if I ever want to take them out, I'll have more to take out. But that's enough to do the job that I want to do by the hay bales. Okay, let's move over to the hay storage area and put up a fence. Oh, there's still 2 strands of barbed wire in there. And there's also another smooth wire that's in there too. So there's 3 wires in there, 2 barbed wire and 1 smooth wire. Goes all the way up to that tree, I think, that big tree. Yeah, I think there's some tied around that big tree. Anyway, since there's wire in there, I'm not going to pull it out now. Too much stuff in the way. But I'm going to spray it. I got some spray, so that works out pretty good. I'm going to spray that whole area there where the wire is. And after all that stuff rots, I'll keep it sprayed. And after all this, the vegetation rots and everything is brittle, easy to clean up, then I'll wind up those 2 wires, or 3 wires. But not today. I'll spray it though, since I got the spray. Wind's working too, because the wind's from behind me. So I just got to stand up here and let it blow down there. Yeah. I'd probably keep the whole pond dam clean. Yeah. Yeah. Keep the cows from walking on it, because there won't be nothing to eat. Yeah, so let me go ahead and spray it. Yeah, the wind's blowing right there. Perfect. It's also cooling me off too. I think they're enjoying that wind. Look at it. All the cows are here, except the mama with the new baby, and all the other young ones. There's the mama cow behind there. There's a red cow. That's the number 3. Number 1 is the one that had the calf yesterday. And then the brown cow, she's number 4. And that's the first offspring of the cow who had the calf yesterday, and the bull. So I guess she's the babysitter. She's probably off with her own baby. Probably still over there in those trees. Anyway, let me get this stuff sprayed, and then I get to working on that fence. Okay, let's go. Oh, now you're pooping in the water. You couldn't hold it till you got out? How did you cattle survive anyway? Oh, at least they're staying cool in the shade. So am I right now. I think there's shade over there where I'm going to be working. Or maybe not. Maybe there's sun there. I guess I'll find out when I get over there. Well, I turn the truck around. I'm ready to head to the big storage area. I'll take a look at the cattle. Mama cow went somewhere. I guess she went to find her baby. I guess they're all mama cows, but the one I call mama cow is the as you say, the original. Oh, not original, but the oldest one here. Yeah, she's the oldest one here, and she's the mother of all the bigger cows here, except that white one. She's the grandmother of that one. Okay, let's go to the bales. I'm going to back the truck in. Oh, there's Mama Cow over there. There she is. Eating whatever she can find in between them weeds. There's the rest of them. Let's see what I can see there. Oh, I see the calf. I see the calf laying down. At least I know. Don't get up. Don't get up. She's babysitting. Here's the baby. There's her new baby. I'm saying it was born yesterday. It's possible it was born the day before, on the 5th, but since I saw it on the 6th, I considered it was the 6th. Easier to remember. 6/6/26. Okay, do some work on the fence. Jimson weeds. Yeah, I'm gonna disc all this up. Once I get access to the disc. Okay, I'm gonna back in there. But I gotta close the gate behind me because I don't want the cattle in there yet. And I gotta figure out a way to brace the gate stop post because they keep rubbing on it, bending it over. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta figure out some way. But right now I'm just gonna open the gate so I can get in there and back in. Okay, let's back in. Better. I'm gonna stay in the shade. Stay close to the trees. But not too close. I think I'm mostly in the shade. Better get that gate closed before they can kind of realize it's open. That's pretty good. Yeah, how close. Look at these young sassafras. They're going to eat them off. They like those. I was going to collect these roots, but that's too much digging, too much work. Still smell a skunk right over in this area. I know I saw the baby skunk over there. Was it over there? Yeah, over there. She's back to eating. Let's close that gate. When I'm done, then I can leave it open. I just remembered something. I gotta turn the, yikes. I gotta unhook the fence down that way. I guess I'll just walk along here. The fence is gonna go from that post over there, this one. Oh, that's something else I forgot. I got 2 corner insulators here, that'll work. And there's 2 way over there, where my old campsite was. There is. And I gotta unhook the fence and I'll just walk over there and get those insulators, corner insulators off that post. Sprayed this too the other day when I sprayed the whole pasture, or all the fences here. I sprayed this area too. Because I'm gonna leave this fence up. I got 2 T-posts in here, but I'm gonna put 3 in what I'm gonna make today. I turn this fence off over there on that. There's an orange gate hook that goes up and down to the fence down there, and that's how I energize this one. I have its own charger here, but it stopped working and I didn't feel like buying another one for here, so I just jumping it from the north fence. Just disconnect that, and the fence around the bales is off because I got to work on it. Man, there's a nice breeze here. I'm going to walk around here, stay in the shade. I got to cross that fence, so I'm going to unhook it over there. So that part will be off. I got some unfinished business here. I got to buy some quickcrete. I figured 13 bags. Yeah, I should finish that and have a little extra. But I'm not going to buy none until after the 12th or 13th. I don't want to put no more on the credit card. I'm going to pay it tomorrow. But the statement don't end until the 12th. So I'm trying not to put any more on the card. I think all my automatic payments are already done for the month, or for that statement. But whatever it is, if something's added before the 12th, well, it'll just carry over. Because I always pay about 4 days before the due date. It's not actually the due date. The due date would be, this statement ends on the 12th, and the actual due date would be July 12th. No, July 6th. But I always pay before the end of the statement. 'Cause I always like to see my credit card statement show zero balance when I get it. I don't know if it helps my credit or not, but that's what I do. Okay, I got this little patch here to do, and I got to level that stuff out. But I'm not going to be using the corral for till sometime in the fall, maybe. So I ain't going to worry about it right now. I got time. I'll go through those double gates there. And I'll keep them away from the bales. Well, the cattle are close by, so I'm going to see if I can call them. Come on! Come and get it! I'll leave my truck in there until they come in. I'm going to leave this gate open now. It's hard to walk through here. Weeds are big. Come on, cows, let's go, let's go. Oh, cows, let's go, let's go. Come on. I'm going to open the gate. It's not every day I open the gate for you. Oh, cows, come on. See the gate? I'm going to have to tie it to this post or it'll knock it off. See how it's bent? Yeah. I had it braced, but I keep knocking it off. Keep rubbing on it. Oh, cows, let's go, let's go. Look at one cow. Come on, cow. Come on, mama. Let's go, let's go. She's coming. When I'm feeding hay in the wintertime, when I feed hay in the wintertime, if I leave the gate open, they'll go in it real easy. Come on, girl. The others all went back to the pond. Come on, girl. Here she comes. Here she comes. Come on, girl. Come on. You don't get in trouble this time. Good girl. She's my oldest cow. She's had 7 calves. So that means that, and she was probably 2 years old when she got bred. And so that makes her another, so 7 and 3 years old when she had her calf. So I'd say she's 10 years old. Yeah, I think the bull's 10 years old too. Yeah, pretty sure they're bull. Okay, she made it. I guess the others will come once they see her in there. They'll follow her. There's some pretty good sized weeds in here, but they'll have this whittled down. They'll probably eat them sassafras leaves too. I was going to dig them up, but I don't have any shovels with me. I need a shovel and axes for cutting the roots. I'll do that some other time. I'll probably know where the stumps are if I want to grab them. I don't know how much of a root they got though. I think they grew out of a stump, so it may not work. May not be able to dig them out. Oh, I love her. If she's in here, the rest will follow. I called them. She's the only one that came. Let's see. take a look at them. I ran over some of these. They're all staying cool in the shade. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't think they're all. Oh, yeah. Here's them. A couple big ones. 3 and the bulls in the water. The others are over there. There ain't no hurry. Look at it. Oi! Where's the mama? Where's the mama at? She must be in this. She must be in here. Oh yeah. There's the new mama. No. She's not the new mama. That's her 5th calf? Yeah, that's her 5th calf. Calf's laying down there in a tree. Mama's eating nearby. At least I was able to see that calf nurse this morning. Okay, let's go turn the fence back on. Oh, hey, she's concerned. She was worried about her calf. She's a good mama. Yeah. Your cat's fine. Go back to eat. They ought to come over here and eat with the mama cow. They'll all show up over here eventually. They'll figure it out. Right now I'm just waiting for them to cut my hay. Once they cut the hay, I can get the disc out, and then I can work on this weeds with the disc. Okay. I did what I needed to do. I just got to turn the fence back on and head back to the house. I think that was all I'm going to do today. I think. It's 1 o'clock right now, 1 p.m. Okay, let's go. Let's go park in the shade over there by the corral. And then I'll watch them, see if when they show up. Got nothing else to do. I can find some shade over here. What I'm going to do, bring hay up here, hay bales. I'll put them on this side. It's a bigger area anyway. I'm going to back up in there. So that fence is back on. Oh, there's a wasp in here. Okay, it's out. There's one of them blue wasps. Well, let's do it different. Let's do this a different way. I'll park under this tree. That way I can see when the other cattle come in. That'll be good. I see the cow in there. Oh, let me turn the fence on while I'm thinking about it. 4 p.m. Warmed up today. Well, I got done out in the big pasture. Oh, I think it was around 1 p.m. But all of a sudden I couldn't record nothing. My phone battery was full again. Phone phone memory. Phone's memory was full. Yeah. I guess I've been taking too many videos. But I came back and downloaded everything and reset my phone so I can get my memory back. Not my memory, the phone's memory back. Yeah. They're all out here. All spread out. I'm thinking I should mix some fly spray. Get that bull in the barn and give them some relief from the flies. Or maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'm kind of tired. Of course, I've been in the house for 3 hours. Alright. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. It's after 6 p.m. and there's hardly any clouds in the sky. Just a few. And it's pretty warm. But the breeze is nice. It's hard to tell, but some of them weeds are starting to wilt and turning yellow. Oh, the sun is so bright. I can't look at it. I gotta use my phone as a shield. Yeah, you can see the hillside is turning, grasses and weeds are turning yellow. Only thing I didn't spray was the asparagus down there. I don't harvest any, but I just leave it alone. I like to see it growing in there. Sun is hot. Cattle are hanging around up here now. Won't be long to be headed down there again. I always go down there in the evening. It's already evening when I'm talking about. As the sun gets lower, they'll head down there. Look, they're butting heads, but the bull won't back down now. She used to pick on him a lot. That's why I had to pen her up with the other bull that went to the butcher. But I let her out a while back. So he can hold his own now against her. I think having her in there with that other bull kind of taught her a lesson that she shouldn't be picking on everybody. If somebody bigger than her could pick on her then. But now the white bull can. He's big enough and old enough to breed. I just hope he can do the job and that the cows will get bred. I think that one was in heat the other day. He's just checking them all out. Look at that. They get along pretty good. She's calmed down a little bit since I let her out of the barn. Hey cat, how you doing? Hey boy. I think you can't. Oh, he's gonna rub on the tree. Tomorrow morning I'm going to see if I can mix up some fly spray and get them in the barn, feed them some corn, and then I'll get them in the small pen, and then I'll spray it for flies. These guys don't have, they don't have too many flies. The Highlanders, their hair is too long. Don't touch that fence, it's on. At least I think it's on. Should be on. I test the fences out at the big pasture, but I always forget to test them here. Yeah, I'll spray him for flies. Yeah, I don't see any flies on them. I don't have an oiler here or nothing, but their hair is too long to have the flies bother them. Maybe just around the nose. What are you doing? Looking at your foot? Stop it. Don't hook my fence. Oh, Red Bull, he's starting to grow up too. No, you can't get out. Although, I should make a habit of closing that gate by the road. There's the sun up there. Little hole. Yeah, I should make a habit in case they decided to break through this gate here. It ain't very big. Yeah, I'll close that gate. I'm not going anywhere today, the rest of today. And I don't want them going anywhere either. Look at my cat. Just sitting out there looking at something. I guess she's waiting for something to move so she can hunt it. Yeah, she's just sitting out there. Let's stay in the shade. I don't want the sun in my eye. Neighbor's cutting grass all the time. I haven't cut grass around here yet. I let the cattle eat everything. Yeah. I got them blocked out here now, but whenever I feel like it, whenever I think that there's something in here to eat. Oh, look at that. Watch this bird. Sometimes I'll swoop down on the cat. Not so much anymore. I don't see any swallows out today. Where are they? Huh. Are they done? Are the swallows done now? They hatched their babies? Yeah, look at the dust. No, they're still going in. I just saw one fly in. Oh, let's close that gate. Hey cat, you're smart, you get off the road. Cars don't stop for cats. Yeah, she's looking for something to hunt. She's just watching the grass. She sees movement, she'll stalk it. Yeah, see, swallows are still going in. Hi guys. What's so interesting next to that gate, huh? Is there something there actually to eat? Just respect the fence. I should test it, but I don't have the tester. The truck is locked up. I'll trust them to respect the fence. Yeah, I didn't open that gate. I could open that gate, but if I do that, I gotta back the truck up and put this wire across. So I'll just leave it closed. There's not much in here for them to eat anyway. Okay. Actually, I came out here to check the mail, which I did. Nothing. And collect my laundry from the other day. Here he is mowing my side again. I don't know why he does that. So anyway, I'm going to collect my laundry. I sprayed that where he's mowing. I don't know why he's mowing that. don't know why he does that. Doesn't he have enough of his own grass to mow? So I sprayed all that. That should be dying anyway. Yeah. It's his time and his effort, but I didn't ask him to do it. He took it upon himself to mow my little spot there in front of my trailer. Laundry's folded up in the basket. Take it inside. Look at he's mowing on this side now. I really don't know why he's mowing in front of my trailer there and all the way down here. I don't understand. He must have a reason. Well, like I said, I'm going to keep it sprayed from now on. That way, I'll spray it more times than I need to, just to make sure everything's dead in front of the trailer. So, and all the way up to here. So he has no reason to even go over there, because there won't be nothing to cut. Maybe he's just being a nice guy. I don't know. I don't know. Sure is making a lot of dust though. My lawnmowers have 4 legs. Eventually though, sometime this summer I'll probably mow this. Whatever the cattle don't eat, I'll mow. Yeah, I'll mow it. Just to make it even. And then I'll let it grow back and they can even eat it again. But for now, I'll just let them eat what they can. And like I said, if I keep everything sprayed and dead over there, he has no reason to come across. Okay, let's go inside. Still hot outside. It's 8 p.m. and I don't see any cattle. They're probably up in the barn. That's what I'm guessing. Let's go see. Mostly clear at 6 p.m. and the sun was shining bright. But at 8 p.m. it's overcast again. So there might be some rain coming in. Maybe I'll have to take a look at the radar. I'm gonna go back in the house. Oh, the sun's blocked by the clouds. The sun should be setting over there, somewhere over there, but I won't be seeing it tonight. The cattle aren't in the barn, they're in the water. They're in the pond. 3 of them there, 2 of them there. How about that? Look at that, the 4 kittens are venturing out to the garden. I've never seen them go that far, not all together. I see one go out there once in a while. Oh, one of them ran back. Sorry, did I scare you? The others are probably going to run back too. Because Mama's not here to protect them. See, what are they going to do? You going to run back too? You going to run back? Yeah, you're going to run back too. That's 2. Okay, who's left? Oh, the kitten with the white feet is taking a bathroom break. Oh. That's it. Fertilize the lemongrass. I guess they both went. I guess they saw Mama go in there. do her business. And now they're going to imitate her. I haven't watered this lemongrass in a couple days. 2 or 3. I forget. I forget when I did it. Oh well, I'm going to go in. Bugs are eating me up. That's all for today. Oh, here's the other two that ran away. Alright, that's all. Well, the 8:15 p.m. radar showing some storms to the northwest, west, and southwest. Where anything is going to hit me, I don't know. Just time will tell. I'll be keeping an eye on them. Well, it's 9 p.m. radar shows the storm is more west of me. The heavy part. I'm not sure which way it's moving, but if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. We'll see. It's still over in Missouri, so it's not affecting me any yet. It's moving somewhere. East or southeast. Not sure.